Hey, hi, hello. What's up? What's up? Welcome in to our first writing sprints of September. Fun, fun. Hey, hi, welcome in. It has been a long time since we've chatted, since I've been here live with you guys on YouTube. But how was your August? Let me know in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments how your August was and what we're working on tonight. So my August was pretty good, very busy. So if you watched the vlog that I just posted on Monday, actually, no. If you watched any of my vlogs from August, you will have seen that I have recently got a job. So I've been there for like a little over a month and a week, maybe at this point. It's been going well, but that just means I have been a busy bee, and trying to juggle my schedule and everything. So that is why I was not able to pop in for a stream in the month of August. But we're here now for our first sprint of September. I don't know how many I'll be able to squeeze in this month. I'm hoping like 3 or 4, but we will see. We'll see together. So yeah, keep an eye out on my community tab. But the next stream after this is going to be on Autumn Ashley's channel on the 8th. Is that next Monday? It's going to be on the 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So put that on your calendars, 6 p.m. Eastern time on the 8th over on Autumn Ashley's channel. Yeah. But I also I'll try to be scheduling streams in advance, like a few days in advance. Like yesterday, I scheduled one day in advance. Ideally, it would be a couple days in advance, just so everybody can see it and put it on their schedule, on their calendar. But we shall see moving forward how it goes. But yeah, we're here. We're thriving. We're doing great. I'm going to be working on Madison's book tonight. I am not where I need to be. Honestly, I need to be finished with this draft. So I'm currently on chapter 26. I have a few more chapters to do. Chapter 26 is kind of like a drafting chapter as well. Like I'm almost finished with it though. So that's good. But it's also emotionally charged and packed. And I'm like, all right, it's going to be a lot of fun. But I haven't been able to. I wrote a little bit yesterday, but my day off is tomorrow. So tomorrow I plan on going to a coffee shop and getting a lot more words in. So yes. Oh, sorry, I feel so stiffly. Like I feel so blocked. Like the freaking allergies right now are just insane. But hello guys, welcome in. Like I said, let me know in the chat what we're all working on tonight, how our August was. I want to see those answers. I want to see them. Saw this notification while on my daily walk. I don't know, I'm not coming to my laptop. Fun. Love a daily walk. I got mine done in this morning. It was so lovely. So chilly. I bought this sweatshirt today. I don't know what Barton Springs is, but it's like the perfect, like oversized, comfy, cozy color for fall too. I'm just like, I'm living. Don't knock that over, Sarah. Good evening. Welcome in. The way I said hey, hello, since kind of got to Sarah. I love it. Yeah. Tiffany, hello. Glad you can make it. I just totaled up my word count for last month and I wrote 6,397 words. Not as much as I wanted, but was super busy. Hey, that's still great. That's still really great. Awesome. Productivity is forward momentum is good for, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like yay for forward momentum. Well, yay for forward momentum. Yes. Sarah, I need to know if you watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I did watch K-pop Demon. I think I watched it like the week after we talked about it on that one public YouTube live stream. So I have watched it, and it's been a hot minute since I've watched it. I watched it with my cousin, and we both. She loved it. She said it was like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. She was like over the moon, overjoyed with it. Personally, I really liked it. Personally, though, I do feel like it wasn't really a 10 out of 10 for me. It wasn't a 9 out of 10. I felt like the beginning felt very rushed. The romance in the beginning felt very rushed. When Dinu was like giving was it Rumi his sob story of like, you know, I kind of expected Rumi to be like, you know, what, like kind of scoff at it, brush it off. But the fact that she like, I'm spoiling, but if you don't want to listen, mute me. The fact that she like immediately was like touched by his sob story, I'm like, girly pop, you're not even like considering he could be lying to you right now. Like it's, I think that was the only thing that was hard for me, is the fact that they just felt so rushed to like have feelings for each other, that I think and that's a time constraint for a movie time constraints, you know, like there's no way around it. But I think that had an impact for me. I think I would have rated it like a 7 out of 10. It was still really good. It was still really cute. But it just, the romance kind of felt, which, you know, like romance isn't even that big of a plot point. Obviously, it wasn't. The story itself was really good. I just think it would have been a 10 out of 10 for me if we had a little bit more angst before we had them liking each other. But it's very good. It's very good. I was a little bit worried it was going to be like too overhyped, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was really cute. You can unmute me now. Sorry if I spoiled it for anybody. Sorry. I'm a girly pop who loves spoilers, so honestly, I don't even consider the fact that I could spoil things for people. My bad. But it has been out for like 2 months now, so like, what were you doing if you didn't? I'm sorry. Hi, Julia. Welcome in. My August is good. Uploaded my first YouTube video. I'm going to read the first sprint, then finish chapter 2 of my book. Awesome, Haley. What book are you reading? I wrote a huge book 2 years ago. Scrapped the entire thing and starting over. I'm 6K words in now. Oh, fun. Well, I like the idea of starting fresh. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I'm curious to see how that goes for you, friend. Yay. Allergies have been horrible too. It's been struck. Yeah, literally. And I'm so bummed. I curled my hair yesterday and it looked beautiful. And I woke up this morning and it was still stunning. And then I go for a walk in like the 80% humidity, and now I am left with, I mean, it's still wavy, but like it's not what it was. It was so good this morning. Ugh. But I'm very bummed because it was beautiful. But I went to work and I'm like, yeah, it's rough looking, I know, but that's fine. Victoria, hello. Glad you're here. Good morning from Melbourne. Oh, hello. Good morning to you. Glad you're here. My story is currently with beta readers. I think you're going to clean my room during the sprint. Ooh, very nice, Julia. Very nice. Very fun. Rumi's such a hopeless romantic. It was very insular, but also 10 out of 10. I wish I could say it was a 10 out of 10 for me, but I was just expecting a little bit more, especially with how like she was in the beginning with him, like, you know, how she was in the beginning. I thought we would carry into that just a little bit more, but we didn't. But that's okay. You know, like I said, it's still solid 7 out of 10 for me, but I'm glad everybody really liked it. I love seeing how passionate people get about like, not just that movie, but like movies in general, or like things in general. It's very cool to see how many people are like loved it. You know, I liked it. My cousin really loved it. I said, I went over my like reasoning. I was like, yeah, 7 out of 10. She's like, it was like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for me. And I'm like, you know what? I love that for you. I'm glad you're here. Yay. And just in time, we're about to start our first sprint. The movie was supposed to be 3 hours long with 30 songs. I did see that. It was supposed to be very long, but they needed to trim it down, which, to be honest, I think it kind of like needed to be a little bit longer. I think it felt like really rushed. Like we also didn't get hardly any backstory on, I don't remember what the lady's name was, but like the not the mother, because that's not how I mean. But, well, that too. We could have gotten way more depth on Rumi's parents, way more depth. But I mean the lady, you know, I don't know what her name is. The lady above the trio, the girls, you know, I don't know what her name is. we got barely any backstory on her. So when she came into the scene, like into the story, like into the movie scene, I'm like, we see her on the screen, but like I don't know, we barely know her. Like I don't feel the impact of her character. Yeah, they're just things I think just could have been stronger, in my opinion. But my cousin thought it was going to be like a K-drama series, like episodes, like a TV series, and I think that would have really hit it out of the park. Hey, also hello. Last week I wrote 2,000 words in one day. I haven't touched my story since then. Well, perfect timing to be here then tonight, where we can get all of the writing in. Yes. Yes. Danya, hello. Glad you're here. I'm reading Red Queen. Oh, fun. I haven't read that series. I've heard good things, but I haven't read it. Let me load up the timer really quick, guys. What are we thinking about Sabrina Carpenter's new album? Do I have any Sabrina fans? Does Sabrina's fans have a fandom name? Because, like, do Western people do that? They do, right? Western artists, they do that. Taylor Swift, his fandom are like their Swifties, right? I'm gonna look it up. Why not? Sabrina Carpenter fan name. Carpenters. That's really boring. All right. I was expecting something cute, but okay. Oh, there now. I thought maybe I would know. I was expecting something cute. All right. I mean, hey, to each their own. Carpenters. It's just her last name with an S. Maybe that's cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm judgy. All right. 25 minutes. Dang. Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my tunes. I'm gonna get working on chapter 26. Whatever you're doing for the first 25 minutes, it is okay if you don't feel like you're locked in right away. It is a warm up 25 minutes. You know, it's our first sprint of the night. We can ease into it. We don't have to jump full in. Whatever you can get done, I am proud of you, and I want to hear about it when we come back in 3. Well, no, we're coming back in 25 minutes, but like we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get started and see where we end up. Hi, sorry. I don't know if that was going off for a long time, but I had muted my computer because my rain in the background. I'll just mute the YouTube. The YouTube tab window. I don't know. There we go. Muted. So, how did we do? How did we do? I personally did not do great. I gave up writing the end of chapter 26 because it was just not working. It was not going well. So I gave up, and I'll come back to it later. I know what needs to happen. I just don't think emotionally I'm hitting the right tone for what needs to happen. So like I don't know. I guess for a spoiler, chapter 26 is when Madison finds Maisie and Connor at the coffee shop holding hands. And Madison's all like, oh, what are you doing? That sort of thing. So that's what happens in 26. And like the end of 26, I have to have her talk about something else. But it's just like it's not hitting right. The emotions aren't there. So we'll come back to it later. We'll come back to it later. So I started on chapter 27. And chapter 27 is a good chapter, I'd say. It is also emotional in a different way, so it's just kind of like I need to lock in, and I don't feel very locked, but that's okay because that last sprint was a warm-up sprint, and I want to sit like curled up so bad, but my desk won't let me because my desk is too tall, and I don't know. I'm feeling, what's the word? Like fidgety, like not like I'm not feeling like I'm able to settle. Anyway, how do we do? Take it slow. Hello, glad you can make it. Weird question. Do you have a good note? I do not. I don't even know what that is. Good notes. I never heard of it, but that doesn't mean anything because I am chronically out of the loop. So what is it? Let us know. Maybe everybody else knows and I don't. Well, I'm glad you just got here. Spirit 1 was deaf slow with 303 words, but very distracted with puppy running around. Your puppies will distract you. They'll do that. They love to do that. Me and my Bobo. She's not with me right now. I'm trying not to let it bother me. She likes to lounge with my parents far more than she likes to lounge with me, and I'm just like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I play with her more. She plays with me more. It's fine. She can cuddle with them. I'm not jealous. It bothers me. Sydney, hello. Glad you can make it. 65% into Red Queen. Gonna finish chapter 2 now. Well, awesome. What are you gonna do for sprint number 3? Or is finishing chapter 2 gonna take you the whole rest of the stream? Because you guys, in case you didn't know, we have 3 sprints left. So how far are you in the book with chapter 27? So, good question. Word count wise, oh my gosh. Word count wise, I'm at 97,000. I'm 70 words away from 98,000. That's crazy. And I still have I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters and an epilogue left. How many of those are copy and paste chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So only 4 new chapters to write to finish this book. Someone screenshot this and send it to me so I can cry about it later. I can post it as a meme on my Instagram and be like, this is how I'm feeling right now about my project. I'm stressed. I'm very stressed. Very, very stressed. But, this book, I've decided, and I'm trying to make peace with the fact that it is going to be a wrap up for this series. So it might not be the most romantic swoony book of all time of mine. It might not be the best. I'm putting my 100% effort into it. I just feel like it's just not hitting like the swoony romance that I want. But really, in order to hit the swooty romance, like I have so many subplots that have to be addressed, so many plot threads that have to be in the book, that it's just like it's so difficult to balance it all. And like, I don't know, I'm happy with it, but I do have a feeling that I keep thinking about what what readers will say. Like they'll say, oh, there wasn't enough romance in this, or oh, it was kind of slow. Like I keep thinking that in the back of my head, but like I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Like to me, it's not like dreadfully slow or dreadfully lacking romantic moments. It's just more. There's more balance of romance and subplots than there are in the previous books. I would say, like in Fake Dating the Football Player, the romance is really, really prevalent, and in Fraternizing with the Enemy, the romance is prevalent, but so is like the downfall of Madison's like spot in the top tier. Do you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, it's just a different vibe. I think, but it fits because like it's wrapping the entire book up. But I'm trying not to let myself stress about it. I'm trying to make peace with it, and like keep chugging forward. It's fine. But this book is going to be the longest book I have in the Most Lucky 2 series for sure. Because if we were at 98,000 words and I still have, what did I say, 8 chapters in an epilogue, we got a lot left. I got 619. Your chapters are already solitaire. Thank you, friend. Elena has thankfully read. She was one of my betas. So appreciate your positivity and your encouragement because woof. We would support a couch stream for comfort night. And I love you for that. Hang on. I'm using my mouse to do this, and I accidentally scrolled too far. I'm watching while crocheting a baby blanket. Lord have mercy. I'm watching while crocheting a baby blanket for my cousin. Very nice. What are the colors? Let us know. I just realized I said good notes and not good reads. I have a good notes app. The Apple Pen. Oh Lord, why am I malfunctioning right now? I have good notes Apple app open, but I meant Goodreads. I do have a Goodreads. I do. I don't ever open it. So, but I do have one. Ugh. I need to readjust. I swear. I'm curious, have you ever tried junk journaling? Sarah, I did a bit of junk journaling, 16 minutes left into the writing sprint. No, I have not done junk journaling. How do you junk journal? I know everybody does a little bit differently. Let us know. How do you junk journal? Haven't started yet. Mostly reading. Have you shared what you're reading tonight, Danya? I might have missed it. I hope to finish chapter 2 during the second sprint and move on to chapter 3 in the third sprint. Awesome. All right. I didn't know if you were going to be switching, like reading one sprint, writing the next one, reading one sprint, writing the next one, that sort of vibe. But Madison's book might also be your longest too. It might be. We'll see. The Princess and the Fraud currently is my longest book, but we'll see. We'll see if Madison's book surpasses it. I'm only on chapter 1 on my cozy dark cottagecore book called Heartlock. Ooh, cozy dark cottagecore. I love that. Ooh. I feel the same about my project, but I still stand by the conversation we had about Mads. Yeah, I appreciate. Oh, geez, and I don't know. I feel weird saying anything like remotely negative about this book because like obviously like you should be proud of every single book you're going to put out, and I am proud of this book. I am proud of it. I think it's the best for what I've got, for what I've set up. You know what I mean? Because I can't go back and change anything that's already a setup for this book. So yeah, there are some scenes I wish Madison was not in and was not a part of. For example, I really, really wish Madison was not at Ashton's party and in the room while Lacey finds out about Landon's secret. I really wish Madison was not there for that. To be honest, I kind of wish Madison was not there for Maisie and Connor's kiss too. Like I really wish there were a lot of things I would do differently But I think I am doing the best that I can for how I set up this book previously. And I think people who are diehard fans of the Most Likely To series will appreciate this book. You know, I think they'll enjoy it. But it is funny because, like, thinking back, this book was impossible for me to write 2 years ago, and I completely understand because I'm struggling here in the now. It makes total sense why it was absolutely impossible 2 years ago because Lord, it's hard right now to balance everything out. But I don't think I would have had the confidence. I know I didn't have the confidence 2 years ago to work on this book because, like, it's a different sort of book for me. You know, it's different. It's more subplot forward, and I feel like that's new. That's different for me. I'm a slow reader. I don't think I could beta, but would want to. Yeah. It is fun. It is fun. It is for a boy, so it's mostly green, white, and blue. Oh, cute. To be honest, Sarah, I feel like it kind of similar-ish pace to The Princess and the Fraud because Lovey had a lot going on too. I don't think the pace of that one was so slow. So, yeah, you're kind of. I just feel like there's so many subplots in this book, like in a way that I don't think it's like any of my other books. I don't know. It's. I'm still happy with it. I still think it's a cute little story. I think, but it's just not the pace that I'm used to, I suppose, is what freaks me out a little bit. Also, what is your reading habits, especially now since you're doing multiple things at once? I am more of a night reader. Never expect me to finish a book either weekly. I do not read. I know it's bad. Yeah, I don't read. I mean, my attention span is so bad that, like, when I have free time, like genuine free time, and I like don't have to write, don't have other admin projects to do, I don't have to go to work. When I have genuine, pure 2-hour block of free time, I do not want to read. I do not want to sit still and focus on a book. Like, that is the last thing I want to do. I don't like reading for pleasure is just not it for me right now. So I don't read. I should. Of course I should. As a writer, you definitely should be reading. But I just haven't gotten myself to do it yet. There's books I want to reread and I just haven't gotten around to it because, like I said, when I have a 2-hour block of time, I don't want to be sitting and reading. I'd rather turn on a K-drama and play a little app on my phone. I like the multitasking, and that's why I said my attention span is just so short that, like, it's more so I would have to force myself to sit down and read. And when I have a 2-hour block of personal time, I don't want to force myself to do anything. Do you know what I mean? It's not great. It's definitely not great, but Dark Academia Cottagecore, and this was about your book. Well, most of my junk journaling spreads, I do look a little different from each other. I consider myself a collector. I like buying different trinkets when I go out, especially when I travel. I like to do research about different paintings and artists and about museums. And so you doodle about your research in your junk journal? I also like collecting trinkets from stores that sell postcards and cute stickers. I also like collecting maps and wrappers and washi tapes and receipts from things I buy. Fun. That's cool. I like that. I bet that's a really fun, creative way to be creative without, like, stressing over it. Just having fun with it. That's cool. It's the last book of the series, of course, is going to take a little bit. You were within that world for a while. Yeah. And I've been out of it for a while, too, so it's just kind of like getting back into it. I don't know. And it's gonna be a little bit sad writing the end of this book because, like, I think it's gonna like really hit for my readers who like the series because, like, we see everybody together one last time, and it's just kind of like, I'm excited to write that chapter. I haven't written it, but I have it like blocked out in my head, like how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna go down, and it's gonna be so good. Harlock is a bad boy romance and it's still point of view. Fun. We love a bad boy romance. I also write descriptions for everything I buy, including my junk journals. I typically tape or glue things in my junk journal or create journals. Cool. Cool. Oh, they for sure love it. Yes, I hope so. It's a good wrap up essay. I didn't get the whole book. That's true. You did not. You were missing the last 5 chapters in an epilogue, and there's a chapter in the middle of that you didn't get either. You got like a snippet, not a snippet. You got most of it, but you know, it's funny. It's fine. I'm excited to see for what you'll think of the full version. No, I don't apologize. I liked reading what you had to say about it. I journal about everything. I also like drawing, doodling, coloring. Fun. That's why I read before relaxing. I cannot do it throughout the day because I cannot sit still for nothing. Yeah, I should make it a routine where I read a little bit before bed. I feel like that would be a great way to unwind before bed, and that way, I don't want to sit still, but I'm about to go to bed, so I can sit still to go to bed, so I can that might be a good thing to try. We haven't done our second sprint yet. I'm almost to the end of this, so we'll start in a second. Hello. I'm not a big reader either. It's nice to hear I'm not the only writer who barely reads. I want to and have a lot on my TBR list, but I'm a slow reader. I choose TV shows, movies over reading. Same. Yes, you and I are in the same boat. You and I are the same. Yeah. I used to be a huge reader, but I go through seasons of reading a lot, not reading at all. Sometimes I can't focus or it feels too much like writing because I'm thinking about plot, etc., or noticing things as a writer. And that's something I noticed too, and that's why I stopped reading, is because I had been reading for work for so long because I was doing client work that I effectively trained myself to look for errors in anything I read, whether that be for work or for pleasure. So I totally screwed myself over with that one. So I also have a nice size stationery collection for to-do lists in my reading journal. Ooh, fun. I tried journaling. I never finished it. Gotcha. It's fine. That's all right. It was an epilogue and a prologue. A prologue is the before story, and the epilogue is the after story. I don't know. Google it for a better explanation. I don't have a good one, but it's one of those things that I know what it means. I know the difference. I couldn't articulate it to you. My bad. But Google would have it easy. I do be at the same time. I might reach out. I'm the same. I have a lot of books that I've started and haven't finished it. It's hard, especially when you have 1,000,001 things you want to do / have to do. When you introduce something that you don't really feel like doing, it's easy to just not do it, So 25 minutes on the clock for our second sprint of the night. Remember, we're doing a total of 4. So this is technically the start of our third. This is the second sprint of the night. Wow, crazy. You got this. I got this. We got this. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, and I will see you when I see you. Okay, how did we do for sprint number 3? No, 2. I had the perfect opportunity to rhyme it, and I just got confused. Shoot! How did we do for sprint number 2? How'd we do? I don't know how many words I did. I'm copy and pasting, so like really that's cheating. But yeah, still in chapter 20. Did I say 27? 27? It's going all right. It's dialogue between Madison and Jade, and I'm trying to finalize like how I want the layout of the dialogue to go. So it's kind of a lot for me whenever I do dialogue. I have to like think it through the whole conversation in my head. So that sprint, a lot of it was spent, doing conversations in my head. So that was fun. And, try not to have an existential crisis about this book, as one does. But how did we do? I've been reading web novel. It's fun. To read new writer work. Fun. I used to read web novels on Webtoon. I forgot all about that, to be honest. Annotate so it's not too late. Do y'all have a writing music playlist? I do not. I don't have like a set playlist. I just look up some stuff on YouTube. But I do listen to music. 65 words. Awesome. Not that many, but 82 words done. Trying to add more words to chapter 2 because I feel like it's too short. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. Well, 82 is great forward momentum. Beautiful. 218 words. Not horrible, not great. Hey, that's good to me. That's good. Got roughly 800. Look, you don't remember where I started. Roughly 800 is amazing. OMG. Great job. 393 this sprint. Just getting into a new scene. Cool, Monroe. Great job. Did a drawing where I recreated the back to school chat theme for DMs on Instagram. So I finished doing that and I wrote a quote from Tangled and did a recap about my day. I did all of this in my cat journal. Nice. That's fun. I like that. It's a nice little way to decompress and get some of the brain stuff out onto a page. That's very fun. That is very fun. Something about what you said triggered thought as I was reading it, but now I'm not sure. I plan to go to a football game on Friday. It's the first one I've been to in like forever. It's been a very long time since I've been to a football game. I want to say like nearly a decade. Maybe. I can't remember the last time I would have been to one if it was not for high school. Well, I went to a football game the year after my senior year because I had to crown the next homecoming queen. So not quite a decade. Like 8 years, maybe? 8? So that's crazy. But I really want to go. I recently did like a research mission of mini golfing, and it really I went with my cousin. And she's like, well, what questions do you have about mini golfing that you needed to go on a research thing for? And I'm like, it's not necessarily that I have questions about mini golfing. It's more so like this is a research mission because I'm going and like looking at things. It's like a sensory absorption mission where I'm like, okay, the wind is brushing through my hair, like the green is uneven and like, kind of, like it's kind of like just going and absorbing as many details as I can. So that's why I'm going to the football game on Friday. Not necessarily for like to learn things, even though there are some like language lingo things I want to pick up and able to like put into my book so it's a little bit more immersive. But mostly I want to go to like absorb all of like the football energy, like all the sensory things that are at a football game. So that's why I'm going. I think I'm going with a few friends, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing this weekend. Holla. Dun, 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 dun. The struggle to get here felt like an existential crisis. You and me both. I've listened to Halsey's Badlands, second edition. Her Badlands album back in 2015 helped me write my first book, so it makes sense to listen to this one. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Who are you going to watch? A neighbor school, high school play. Not the school that I went to, but the school kind of close. That's My mom is going, and when I found out she was going, I was like, oh, I could go because like obviously I need to write my football book. And then I found out my friend was going, and so I'm like, I'll just go with you. So that's what we're doing. Girl, you're more dedicated than I am. I just watch movies. But movies and TV shows, you don't get the full experience. I can't pull from music and movies and TV shows, like in that sort of thing. Like, I have to be able to feel it. I have to be able to like live it myself, and then pull from it. I'm that sort of like, I need to experience it. In those sort of regards, where it is a more atmospheric thing, you know what I mean? Like, especially for football games, for Madison's book, those I really have to hit that. I mean, those scene beats and descriptions, because like Madison's really into football, so it would make sense that it's, you know, the descriptions are heavier in the football stuff. So I really want to go and experience it, and you know, yep. So you're totally right. I just don't like watching sports. I mean, it's struggle. I personally don't like watching sports either. So I feel you. But it's all right. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just like, I have been really enjoying getting out of the house and doing things, even if they're weird things, like mini golf. I went mini golfing twice in the past 2 weeks. What's another thing I did? I don't know. I just want to get out of the house. I want to do the fun things. I want to have fun. I want to, you know, experience life, even if it's like going to a football game and that's not fun. But like, it's still getting out of the house and it's still experiencing life in a way that I have not experienced in a while. You know, it's finding joy in every little thing, you know, and just kind of like having fun with every little thing. And I don't know. I just kind of just want to do stuff. I just want to do things. I don't know. And have fun and do things with people. I don't know. I don't know. I think getting out of the house every day for work, not every day for work, but like I literally have been getting out of the house every day, because even on my days off I go to a coffee shop. But getting out of the house and, you know, interacting with people at work, I think has made me very much so like, I want to do things. I want to just, I don't, for the past like 2 years, I've not, well, 2 years when I lived at the apartment, I felt like such a ghost in the world, where I like was existing, but I felt so like unseen, unheard, like, you know, everybody else is in the thick of life and I am just like on the sidelines, not a part of that life, but watching that life. And getting back out in public has made me kind of feel like I'm a part of that world now, where I'm like, I am now seen and I am now heard. I no longer feel like a shadow moving through the days. And I think it's just so interesting how different I feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just, like before I was, I don't know, content enough to just rot on the couch. And now I just like, I want to just do stuff. I always want to do stuff. I don't know. Feel excited about life again. Where am I? There we go. The Midwest has been getting so chilly lately, so make sure you bundle up. I don't miss those cold nights. I love the cold nights, Monroe. I think we align on a lot of things, but this, I love the cold nights. I love the chilliness. The past few days has been warm, but like one day, like the high was 64. Like, oh, I was dying. It was so good. So good. I have my window open in the basement and I'm like, ooh, give me all that fresh air. I was in heaven. So I love fall. I'm a fall girl through and through. I hate summer heat. So I'm living with the colder Midwest nights. I'm living. I like watching surfing. That's about it. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever watched surfing. like actual surfing. Fun though. I get what you mean. There's a cemetery in my book, and actually going to a cemetery helped me understand how my character might feel in that scene. It is a very different sort of like, I don't know, like, and I think for some people, researching online, like doing research on Google, doing your research in movies and TV is enough. But for me, it's just not enough, and that's okay. Everybody has a different process and different, like, you know, way they feel inspired and stuff. I'm somebody who definitely feels inspired by living through things. So, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Don't get me wrong, fall is my favorite. I love the crisp chill, but not being able to feel my fingers watching a sport game was that I'm not playing was rough. I get you. I get you. I get you. I don't know. I dig it. It's just so fun. It's so like, it's so peak. It's that season, that football season, that high school season. So I don't know. I'm feeling excited just talking about it. I walked out of work the other day and it was like chilly as I was walking to my car, and I was literally grinning like an idiot. I'm like, I'm having such a good time. It's just so funny. I wish I lived close to an ocean so I can watch IRL, but alas, Tennessee, yeah. Yeah, it'd be a little bit of a drive for you to get to an ocean to watch surfing IRL, but that's one day. One day you can do a little excursion. That's fun. 25 minutes on the clock for our third sprint of the night. So this is our second to last sprint. So you got this. I've got this. We've got this. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. And I'll see you when we finish. All right. So how'd we do? That sprint was spent solely on TikTok. Yeah. 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 So, didn't do much. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I had 2 sprints that were very solid. Sort of solid. The first one was really solid. The second one, a little bit less. Um, but you know what? It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I've had a lot I've done. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. I will go to a coffee shop. I will get a lot of writing in, and it'll be golden. What is this? Oh, charge before bed. Yes, ma'am. How did we do though? How'd y'all do? I think I finished chapter 2. Might add something else more in chapter 2 on the second draft, and now moving on to writing chapter 3. Well, awesome job, Haley. Awesome job. Awesome job. Oh, I think for the next sprint, I might go finish my other half of Subway sandwich that I got after work today and eat that, because after this stream is over, I have to go shower. So, might as well eat while we're sprinting and then shower and then go to bed. I'm getting so tired. I was up early. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Oh my goodness. Mine was spent doctoring a cat's wound. She's fine as right. Oh, I'm glad she's okay. Goodness. Poor little thing. Sarah, what is your favorite song from Stray Kids' new album? Mine's Phoenix. I also got somebody today too. Ooh, good question. Good question. So, I think technically it's Ceremony. Technically, I think it is Ceremony. But I think a very close second is it 80801? 0801? I don't know how to say it. That song. I cried the first time I heard it. And I feel like I've cried not every time since, but like a lot of times. I just, it just makes me feel so emotional. And I don't know if it's just because of the lyrics or like the meaning behind the song or the music video, I don't know. Something about it just like, oh, it hits me every time. So, Ceremony 0801, and then Halftime is next after that. So, yes, I really like the album. I like it a lot. A lot of people don't, but that's none of my business because I like it. And plus, two, it was their 7th album on the Billboard 200, 7th or 8th, I don't remember. And then it is number 52 on Billboard 100, so it's doing really well. It's selling really well. It's performing really well. But there are people who are like vocal in the, this doesn't even sound like Stray Kids. Like, people, Stray Kids, like, they don't have one definitive sound. That's what we love about them. They're unique and they experiment, and I love it. So, but yeah. I felt sad after that. It's one of those songs that just like it hits you and it hurts. But it hurts in a good way, It just so love me my Stray Kids. I was also pleasantly surprised the music video for it released today. That was very cute. Yeah. I think the the meaning behind the song is really good, and if I had heard it back when I was struggling, I think I would have sobbed profusely. It's just kind of one of those like, I see that you're struggling, but you're not alone sort of songs, and it's just like, oh. And I think that's why I love it so much, because like I can see Sarah from 2 years ago, hearing it, being all sad about it, So yeah. Anyway, yeah. But Phoenix is really good. Like I said, they're all really good. Honestly, I really like them all. I think there's one that I don't like really as much. I find myself going past it. But a lot of people like it. That's my cousin's favorite song on the album, so like it's just preference. But they're all really good. They're all really good. Oops, my bad. Can we talk about Stray Kids? I'll talk about it all day. But we do have one more sprint. Not sure how we're feeling. Let's do a little bit of a check-in for those of us who are still here, because a lot of us have dropped off. without saying goodbye, mind you. People left us and they didn't even say a farewell. It's very rude. Just kidding. But if you're still here, let us know how you're feeling about your work in progress right now. Let us know what your goal is for the final sprint of the night. If you have a word count goal, if you have a progress goal, or if you just want to you want to say your goal is to spend these next 25 minutes uninterrupted. So you're not checking your phone, you're not scrolling through social media, you're not doing anything else but focusing on your book. If that's your goal, that's great too. My goal, to be honest, I don't want to write. I really just want to, go upstairs and eat my sandwich. But I want to save the scene for the coffee shop tomorrow. So I think that's kind of what I want to do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, but I want to hear your guys' goals. I want us to go into this final sprint with intention and something like that. I just wrote an execution scene, so that was an event. I would say so, indeed. That was an event. Yes, execution. Ooh, fun. My ear is so freaking itchy, and it has been itchy for the past several days. I find myself itching it all the time. Ow. Jade, welcome in. Welcome in. You're just in time for our final sprint of the night. Yay. Oof, missed everything everything in the last 30 minutes. That's all right. How'd you do for that? Did you walk away for that sprint? Did you write that sprint? I don't know if you did or not. You didn't mention, so I just don't know. But glad you're back anyway for our final sprint of the night. Ow. I wrote a little bit, 79 words. Awesome. Writing draft 2. It's going so slowly. That's okay though. I think draft 2 sometimes can go by a little bit slower than the first draft because it's kind of more so like you think things through a little bit further. That's okay. How far are you into it right now? Goal of hitting 1,500 tonight in total. How far away are you from that? I already finished my book and just sent it to my editor last week. I've just had this on while cleaning. Abigail, well, I'm glad you're here. Congrats on finishing your book and sending it to your editor. That must feel amazing. When are they going to get back to you about it? Do you have an idea? I mean, I'm just kind of hanging out. I want to stay away from writing until I get my story back from beta readers. Yes, makes sense, Julia. Makes total sense. Thank you for hanging out with us. It was like 115 words. Gotcha. Ended up playing with Puppy and taking her outside. Oh, cute. Fun. Oh, fun. How's Puppy doing? Adjusting with all of her pet mates? Well, going to write a dream scene this sprint. Ooh, nice. To be honest, I love a good dream scene. There's a book in my next series that's going to open with a dream scene that I am super excited about. I love the idea of how I'm opening it. And I know people say that's cliche, but honestly, you can do cliches sometimes, guys. Like, it's not like, oh, it's a cliche, don't ever do it. No, you can do it if you want to. Like, sue me. I don't know. I'm not somebody who's like, this is a cliche, so don't ever do it. It's like, no, do it if you want to. Do it if it makes sense for your story. I'm doing it. Opening the book with a dream scene. It's gonna be fun. In the next few days. Oh, exciting. Oh, very exciting. Oh, hopefully good feedback. I'm sure it's going to be great. Only on chapter 3 of draft 2. Hey, that's so good. You're forward progress. We love to see it. I'm on chapter 1, 403 words. So maybe goal is to hit 500 words. Oh, for sure. You'll get that. You got that. I'm rooting for you. Oh, my computer's dying. I need to find the fun in these fun games, bestie, and it's not there. Hey, it's all right. Sometimes the fun is bulked up in editing. My fun and games needed bulked in editing. The romance needed bulked in editing. So sometimes it's just bulked in editing. That's okay. Don't stress. Yeah, no, don't stress. Puppy's so crazy, but I think she'll always be like that. Oh, hopefully you're okay. Like, you're not stressed because she's crazy. But I thought Bobby was always gonna be crazy, and here we are 2 years later. She's kind of crazy. She whenever I wake up, when we wake up in the morning, the second she sees me like put down my phone, because she's really good. She sees that I wake up and I reach for my phone, because I'm the kind of person who gets on their phone the second they wake up. I know it's bad, but she stays laying down as I am on my phone. But the second I put down my phone and peek my head out from my covers, she's on me. She's on me, and it's so fun. It's a nice little way to wake up. I've read that one. I want to write a dream scene or the mirror. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's the one you can do what feels right, friends. Do what feels right. I need to write another 712 words to reach 1500. Gotcha. Ooh, I think. Oh yeah, you have time. Totally have time. All I will say is that I'm a cat person. Oh no. Yeah, and if you're a cat person, a crazy dog would drive you a little bit crazy. You're the best. Oh, you're the best cheerleader. You're the best cheerleader. And that's what I love about these streams, is that we all can cheer each other on and be there in support of each other, and encourage each other through our difficult spots and moments where we feel stressed and overwhelmed and all that stuff. That's what's great about joining together as a community. So lovely, love it. Let's start our final sprint day. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go devour my sandwich. 25 minutes on the clock. You have got this. I'm gonna eat great. We're gonna come back in 25 minutes and then wrap it up. So put on your all for this last one. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, and I'll see you when I see you. All right. How did we do? How'd the last one go? My sandwich was amazing. It was very yummy. And then I scrolled on TikTok. Yay. What else did I do? Did something else, I thought. Don't know. But how did we do? How did we do? Let me know. Any update on Rebellion with the Bad Boy Special Edition? So they're arriving tomorrow. They just got delayed. So they're arriving tomorrow. I can't pack tomorrow, but I will pack Thursday and hopefully get them all shipped out Thursday. Hopefully get them all shipped out by Friday. So you should get your email tracking number or your email confirmation, like something like that. Probably Thursday. So yeah. Actually, Jessica, if you're still here, you do get your tracking number emailed to you when it ships, correct? You know, I've never really verified before. I assumed that since I'm buying it through PayPal, that when I purchase the tracking number, you get an email with that tracking number. I'm curious. Please let me know. If anybody has bought a special edition for me before, do you get an email of your tracking number? I always assumed so. I hope so. Gosh, I really hope so. We'll see. Oh, gotta go, but thank you for hosting these friends. Julia, you're probably already gone, but hopefully you have a great rest of your night. 115 handwritten words for the dream scene. Fun. Handwritten words, fun. You guys are right for the last 6 minutes and got 128. Awesome, Elena. Great job. 300 words. Yay, Jay. Great, awesome job. There we go. Great, awesome job. Yeah. Yay, I'm so excited. Yeah, and don't worry, they're going to be restocked. So that's great. I also didn't accidentally buy extras at Rebellion with the Bad Boy. So, yeah. This, for Dream of the Boy Next Door, I didn't buy extras, and y'all sold out of them so fast, and then I bought extras for Rebellion with the Bad Boy, and then nobody purchased them. So I will probably have them open. I don't know. I might have them open for sale, or I might just keep them until I do my restock. So we'll see. But either way. Yeah. That's all I got. Like I said at the beginning of the sprint, I'm going live on the 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern time over on Autumn Ashley's channel. I don't know if Autumn has the stream scheduled yet or not. She usually does them in advance, but I just don't know if it's scheduled yet or not. So go check out Autumn Ashley's channel. Go subscribe. But that is going to be the next one. So I don't know, and I don't know any after that. I'm still waiting on my next schedule. I only have the first 2 weeks of my work schedule for the month of September. So when I get the next week after that, I will let you guys know and schedule the next sprint. But so for the stream, I wrote a total of 221 words. Awesome job, Haley. Great job. And thank you for coming. Thank you to everybody who came tonight. I really do appreciate everybody who pops in and just kind of, is a part of the community on live streams. I think it's really fun. And it's nice to have people here to talk to. So I appreciate you all for that as well. I will let you guys go here. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.